Hey everyone, in today's video we are going to solve this equation. It's quite straightforward, so we wouldn't really spend much time. So let's get right into it. So this is the equation we have. We have x plus the square root of the expression 3x plus 4 equals 8. Okay, so this is an equation we have, right? We can first of all try and isolate the square root at one side and then send the x to the other side where the 8 is. So that's how you usually solve radical equations. Okay, so we do that and we end up with square root of 3x plus 4 equals 8 minus x, and from here we want to get rid of the square root sign. Okay, so we square both sides and that gives us 3x plus 4 equals, if you expand this bracket you end up with 64 minus 16x plus x squared. We want to try and then get a very nice quadratic equation, right? So we can send the whole of 3x plus 4 to where this quadratic expression is, and that gives us x squared minus 16x plus 64, which is the same thing as this, right? Then if you bring 3x to the right hand side, that gives us minus 3x, and if you send the positive 4 so to the other side, gives us negative 4, and this will be equal to 0. So you simplify it further and that gives us x squared minus 19x plus 60. Okay, the negative 19x is because we have minus 16x here and then minus 3x, and then if you simplify that, that gives us negative 19x, and for 64 minus 4, that gives us positive 60. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation which can be solved in a number of ways. Okay, so in this video we are going to use the factorization method, which is a very straightforward method. Basically what the factorization method does is that we look for factors of this number here, which is 60. Okay, so look for factors of 60, two factors of 60, which when we add we can get negative 19. Okay, and when we multiply we can get positive 60, and those two factors will be negative 4 and then negative 15. So we use those two numbers to expand this negative 19x. Okay, so that gives us this, then we just group them. Okay, I already have a video on it, so you can check it out if you want to. Okay, but basically that's why you'll be having, if you use the factorization method. So we take each expression in the bracket and then we factorize, that gives us this. So for this bracket you can factorize x out, so that gives us x out, then x minus 4 in another bracket. And for this expression in the second bracket we can factorize negative 15 out, that gives us another x minus 4 in a bracket. Then from here we can also factor out the whole of x minus 4, so we treat this as one term, this also has another term, so you can factorize x minus 4 from each one of them, and that gives us x minus 4 out, x minus 15 in another bracket. Basically that's how the factorization method works. Okay, so from here you pick each expression in each bracket, then you equate it to 0. So if you do that for the first one, you get x to be 15. If you do that for the second bracket, you get x as 4. Okay, so from here we have two values of x, but we want to confirm to see if these two values of x satisfy the original equation. Okay, so you pick the first one. So when x equals 15, we just replace x with 15 at the left hand side. That gives us this 15 plus 7, that gives us 22, and 22 is not the same thing as 8, right? So x equals 15 does not satisfy the original equation. Then move on to the next value of x, which is 4. So again replace x with 4 at the left hand side. 3 times 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, so we get square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4, so that gives us 4 plus 4, that gives us 8. So we can see that x equals 4 satisfies the original equation. So you just make a statement that only x equals 4 satisfy the original equation, so that will be our final answer. And this is how you can go about this simple equation. That's the end of the video, and thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Leave your questions and your comments in the comment section as well. Goodbye.